But huh? But they are not taking a chance of run. So another delivery that is on to the pads, and he pushed it away the ball toward the backward point. Also never getting the chance of run. So good line and length. That was the last delivery of over number 1. Also not got the chance of runs here. So this is quite a good, I can say also a very good over from the bowler Dipesh Rajkot. Only 1 run has been added at the first over. So this is a good startup from team Rising Star CCUA. So the another bowler who comes toward the attack. And delivered a first delivery. Amazingly delivered by the ball. And where's the wicket number 1 for Sricric Stacey? The name of Soil Pereira, a bowler who just come toward the attacker arm. So Kayur out ball toward the Soil Pereira, who was at 1 run in 4 balls, just wanted to settle down toward the strike, but has to walk back very earlier. So the another batsman Nuwan Lakmal, who comes toward the strike. first delivery for Lakmal was a wide, so he did not get the chance of ball onto his bat, but one extra run added to the board for Sricric CC. So that was a overpitch delivery and a wicket number 2. He just wanted to get the run, but another wicket for Sricric CC. He just comes toward the strike and without hurting any of run, he has to walk back toward the pavilion. So the new batsman who just come toward the strike, Srinath Walinga, getting a first ball which is again a wide from the bowler Kayur M, who just coming toward the attack and take 2 wickets at first over. So again that's another wide, so 2 extra run from last 2 balls. Now he just got the gap and placed the ball toward the long off area, and that was raised for a boundary. So this is the first boundary when the overs are just started for Sricric CC from the bat of Srinath Walinga. Now he just plays a defensive shot but never getting a chance of run. On to the bowler's hand. What a perfect delivery he has been delivered. So again a soft hand toward the ball, but no chance of run over there. So end up the over number 2 scores are 8 for 2. So the bowler who comes back into the attack, Dipesh Rajkar. First delivery he has been delivered for second over, which is goes for a boundary. So this is now the boundary from the bat of Dilshan SB. So this is what he just waiting for, the perfect delivery he has got on his bat, and that is again goes for boundary number 2, back to back. Now this is the point of deep point. Good line and length. A perfect delivery has been delivered. Straight goes to the keeper's hand. No chance of run. So this time it is just up and above in there, but that was landed at the no-man area. That can be a catch, but also never taking a chance of run, so no run so far. Placed a ball well toward the backward point for a single. So this is also a good delivery he delivered, but equally played it by the batsman toward the short third man. So over number 3 scores are now 18 for 2. So now the bowler who comes toward the attacker, Kayur M. He's delivering the second over. At the first over, he just got 2 wickets amazingly. Now the second over has been begun. मुझे भी दे दो एक जाके दे दो. So now he's just taking the advantage of the power play and placed the ball well toward the deep extra cover that goes for a boundary with the sum of the bounce. Wanted to play, but unplayable balls. Still, a single run has been added from the bat of Dilshan Bey. So that was missed by the keeper, so they have advantage of a single. Again, wanted to play but missed by the everyone. So that is also a wide delivery. Now he just placed the ball. Oh, what a catch he has been taken with a 2 bounce at the area of cover. Player who was at standing very tall and takes a catch very easily. So wicket number 3 for team Sricric CC at the name of Dilshan SB, who was at 13 run in 9 balls. 3 boundaries he has done, just settling toward the strike and doing the boundaries. So now the batsman Udyanga, who just come toward the strike, and first delivery he has been taken a soft hand toward the bat, just pushed it away toward the mid-wicket area, and he opens his account with the single. So the bowler Kayur M, who is on attack right now, and the last delivery he has been delivering. A textbook delivery he has been delivered, which is also a wide, and there was a chance of a run out, but they have been taken a single run. So ending up the over number 4 scores are now 29 for 3. So one more delivery has been pending after a wide. So that was again a wide delivery. One extra run had been added to the board. So that was a Yorker and delivery. Bowler wanted to stop the ball, but there was a played it toward the mid-on area. There is a fielder who just cuts it off the ball. So over number 4 scores are now 31 for 3. So the another bowler who comes back into the attack, Kayur M, delivering a third over of first delivery. Straight goes to the keeper. That was a dot delivery, never giving a room toward the batsman for a runs here. So that was a textbook delivery. He just delivered a well played by the batsman toward the long stop, and one run has been added to the board. So that was a soft hand toward the ball, but never taking a chance of a run. A slower delivery has been delivered, and there was the fielder who just catch the ball at mid-off area. Perfectly he has catch the ball onto his hand. So wicket number 4 for Team Sricric CC at the name of Udyanga. Thank you. So the new batsman who just come toward the strike from Team Sricric CC. Sashi takes the first ball, but never taking a chance of runs here. So that was a perfect delivery, but it's a no ball. So this is ending up the over number 5, which is a no ball. Now batsman has a chance for taking a hit. So that was on to the hands of the keeper. So ending up the over number 5, scores are now 36 for 4. So Vinod Hishan who comes toward the attack now. This is the first over of Vinod now. Batsman played it this ball at extra cover, and single run has been added to the board. So another delivery has been delivered. He pushed the ball so well toward the cover for a single. So that's a Yorker delivery. He just delivered perfectly, placed the ball well toward the extra cover, but never getting a room toward the ground. So no runs so far. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20 21 22 23 24 25 26 27 28 29 30 31 32 33 34 35 36 37 38 39 40 41 42 43 44 45 46 47 48 49 50 51 52 53 54 55 56 57 58 59 60 61 62 63 64 65 66 67 68 69 70 71 72 73 74 75 76 77 78 79 80 81 82 83 84 85 86 87 88 89 90 91 92 93 94 95 96 97 98 99 100 101 102 103 104 105 106 107 108 109 110 111 112 113 114 115 116 117 118 119 120 121 122 123 124 125 126 127 128 129 130 131 132 133 134 135 136 137 138 139 140 141 142 143 144 145 146 147 148 149 150 151 152 153 154 On to the hands of the bowler, but he did not pick up. Still, no runs here. So now he just pushed it away toward the square leg. So no run this time again. So that was the last delivery of the power play, and batsman pulled it away toward the backward point, never getting a chance of run. So this is the ending of the over. Number 6 scores are now 39 for 4. So the new bowler Jithin George, who comes toward the tap. So this is the over. Another over has been started from the bowler Jitin George. So the third delivery he has been delivered toward the batsman. He played it toward the straight. There was the fielder who cuts it off the ball, and a single run has been taken by both of the batsmen. Upishly delivery he delivered, and well played by the batsman toward a cover. There was the fielder who stopped the ball and gave it back toward the bowler, and no runs here. A soft hand toward the ball. So 7 over has been done. Scores are now 41 for 4. So Jitin George, who continues the bowling here. What a quick stop by the fielder. No chance of run. Lower full toss, and batsman played it toward the extra cover for a single. So that was on to the hands of the keeper. No chance of runs. Another slower delivery. What a lovely delivery has been delivered by the bowler Vinod Heshan. So that was, now he just got the room toward the ground for a cover. So single run taken by the batsman. So that was a lovely delivery has been delivered by the bowler at the ending of the over number 8. Now scores are 43 for 4. So the another So the another bowler who comes back into the attack, Jitin George. First delivery delivered. At the first delivery, no run. At the another one, never giving a room toward the batsman for runs. Again, that was a wide, so one extra run added to the board. Pushed it away toward the cover, but never getting a chance of run, so no runs here. Got the gap and placed the ball toward the mid-wicket area, but there was a fielder who cuts it off. So single run has been added. Slower delivery, he just played it toward the ground. That can be a catch, but it landed so softly toward the ground. So one run in the bucket. Onto the ground, there was the fielder who cuts it off quickly. No runs again. So ending up the over number 9, now scores are 46 for 4. So over number 10 has been started. Now the bowler who comes toward the attack. Robin, this is the first over from the bowler Robin. So the another ball he wanted to play, but there was a fielder, quite a good fielding from the team Rising Star CCUA. So this is again a wider, so one run for Team Sricric CC. Now he just placed the ball, wanted to take a run, but that can be a costly. So no runs. Slower delivery again. What a lovely deliveries are delivering from the bowler, and a quick stop by the fielder at the other hand. Now that was just missed by the everyone from the keeper and the batsman. So this is the wide delivery. Still they have chance to take a single run. So that was a full toss delivery and batsman take it onto his bat, and that's boundary goes with the sum of the bounce. So this is the boundary from the batter Srinath Sashi. So first boundary he has taken. Another ball he just placed away. That was again placed it at the ground. Landed at the no man area. The fielder who was at long off region tried so good. So ending up the over number 10 scores are now 55 for 4. We will come back again after a short little break. Sorry? Most welcome. Okay. So we are come back again for the next 10 overs. Where is now bowling from the ground number 1. So the bowler who comes toward the attack now. Dashit Malafia. So this delivery, he just played it toward the straight. But no runs here. A slower delivery, well played by the batsman. He just pushed the ball so well toward the short third man area for a single. A good length delivery. Now he just pushed the ball at the deep cover region. There was a fielder who stopped the ball. So score 11 has been done now. Scores are 59 for 4. Where is the current run rate of Sricric? CC has 5.36. They need more good current run rate. So that was a full toss delivery, and he plays it toward the ground at a mid-wicket area. So they have to check from the third umpire. And there's a no ball. So now a Yorker length delivery. Batsman plays it toward the ground at mid-on area for a single. So single runs are rotating the strike, but they need a more good partnership between Srinath and Shashi. Again, a slower one. Keeper wanted to stop. Still did not get the chance of run by the batsmen. So now he just got the gap and plays it toward the ground at deep extra cover. So single run again. Wanted to play, but it missed by the keeper and the batsman. So Also, they have got the advantage of a single. So ending up the over number 12, now scores are 63 for 4. As we have already discussed, the current run rate of Sricric CC have 5.25. This is not an average, this is so low. So they need to maintain a more good run rate over there. So that was now the bowler who comes back into the attack of first delivery of second over, Darshit Malafia. So now the batsman played it toward the big, but that was not enough for the boundary or the six. Just onto the ground, so plays it for a single run. Also, there was a risky chance. Onto the hands of the keeper. No chance of runs. So this time he just got the ball, but there was the fielder who takes a diving catch. What a perfectly got the ball at his hand on the area of long on. So the wicket number 5 for team Sricric CC. This catch has been done for the batsman of Srinath. And catch takes by Dipesh Rajkor. From Sricric CC, Vasanta Varampuram, who comes toward the strike. First delivery he has been taken, but never taking a chance of run. Another one he wanted to play, but unplayable ball by the bowler. So this is the ending of the over number 13. Scores are 64 for 5. Now the bowler who comes toward the attack, Rabin. So that was a wide, so extra run off on the board of Sricric Stacey. Slower delivery, that was a full tosser. And batsman plays it away toward the mid-off. There was a fielder who stopped the ball. Never getting a chance of runs here. So on to the grounds for a single run. So that was again a slower delivery. Batsman wanted to play, but a lovely delivery has been delivered. No chance of run. This is again a so close call from the bowler. No runs. Now he just pushed the ball toward the long on area for 1 run. So 14 over completed. Now scores are 68 for 5. So Dashit, who comes back into the attack, delivered a first delivery of third over. Batsman pulled it away toward the deep cover for a couple of runs. So now that was a open delivery. Fielder who was standing toward the point stopped the ball. Still they have added 1 run. Played it toward the ground. That was a beautiful shot. He just placed it. But there was the piercing of two fielder who stopped the ball at cow corner. So 1 run again, rotating the strike of team Sricric CC. So that is a beautiful delivery. Straight goes to the keeper. A dot delivery from the bowler. Now again, he just played it toward the ground. That was up and above from the fielder who was at extra cover. So they have taken a chance of run this time. So single run has been added. Soft hand toward the ball, but no chance of run. So 15 over conclude now. Scores are 73 for 5. Yellow? Huh? So the another ball he just played it, no chance of run. So now he just played it toward the sky high, and that was up and above from the fielder who was and long gone. So that's maximum from the bat of Vasanta Varampuram. Onto the grounds, just played it for a single run. Fade toward the mid-wicket area for a single. ऐसा ही करूंगी. So over number 16 now scores are 86 for 5. So the bowler who comes toward the attack now of 17th over, Sharan Shetty. First delivery of he delivered for a couple of runs. So that was again a Yorker, and that's up and above from the fielder and raises toward the rope. But there was a fielder who stopped the ball and both of the batsmen has been taken a couple of runs. Wanted to play but onto the hands of the keeper, a dot delivery from the bowler Sharan Shetty. Find the gap and plays a ball toward the long off, and that goes for a boundary with some of the bounce. So now this is the boundary from the bat of Shashi. Just way to cover, and that raises toward the rope, and again a second boundary, two back-to-back boundaries now from the bat of Shashi. He opened the wrist of his bat and just getting the boundaries now. Over pitch delivery straight goes to the keeper. So never getting a chance of runs. 17 over scores are now 98 for 5. So the bowler who comes toward the attack, Yogesh, first delivery has been delivered, which is goes for a boundary. Now this is the boundary from the bat of Vasanthavarampuram. So now they are on the run of 102 at 17.1 over. Again, he places the shot very well, and there was the fielder who wanted to get the catch, but there was a drop catch. And they have a chance for the runs here. So single run has been added. Onto the ground toward the cover for a single. So that was, he just played it amazingly, but ball just landed at the no man area. Still they have a chance of a couple of where there was a slight overthrow. Wanted to play, but that was a wide. So one extra run for Sricric Sesi. So now he just played it for a big shot, and that was over the fielder at long on. So that goes for a maximum from the bat of Vasanthavarampuram. So that's a wide delivery from the bowler who comes toward the attack. Yogesh, who is a so that was a cheeky shot. He played it toward the ground for a single run. So beg a pardon, that was a Sam who is on the attack. Now this is the first over from the Sam. And this ball batsman played it toward the square leg for a single run. A lower full toss delivery, batsman pushed it away toward the mid-on and plays for a 1 run. Wanted to play, but that was a wicket for Team Sricric CC. Wicket number 6. So this is out bowled to Vasanta Varanpura. What a delivery has been delivered by Sam. This is the first over from the Sam and he has gotten a 1 wicket. So the over number another 18.4 and batsman Leslie Jason who comes toward the strike. First delivery has been taken but no getting chance of run. So that's another which is a wide. Two back-to-back wides are given from the bowler. Wanted to play, but this time it was a dot delivery, so he just recovered the last wides. A slower delivery, he just takes it away and wanted to play, but that was no chance of runs. So end up of the over number 19. Scores are 126 for 6. So the bowler who comes toward the attacker, Yogesh. Batsman pushed the Batsman now pushed the ball toward the extra cover. So places for now a couple of runs. Slower delivery, and he just got the ball and plays it toward the cow corner for a six. So this is a stunning shot from the batsman Shashi. 44 run in a 43 deliveries. Just 6 run away from half of his century. Again, he just placed the ball and ball missed by the fielder who was at backward point. So they have gotten a chance of couple of runs. Again, plays it straight and wanted to get the runs here. So again, they have got the chance of couple of run, and there was a overthrow, and this overthrow gives them extra. So that's wicket number 7 for team Sricric CC. Expensive run they are taking with. So he's not out. 3 runner on the slot. Played it towards the ground, and ending off the over number 20 with the 50 run of Sashi Kankana. Now scores are 140 for 7, and they are giving a chasing runs are 141 for Rising Star CC UAE. We will come back again for next 20 over. Thank you so much, and that is it from the com box.
नहीं हुआ Okay.
So now the bowler who comes toward the attack, Arundeep. So first delivery has been delivered where there are no runs, and now he just played it toward the ground. Couple of run added by both of the batsmen. That was a wicket at the over number 2. Water bowling by the bowler Arundeep. Straight goes to the stump and smashed it away. So Sharan Shetty, who has to walk back toward the pavilion so earlier. So the new batsman Nishant Joshi, who comes toward the strike. And that was a over-pitch delivery and a soft hand toward the ball. No chance of run. Again, over pitch. Beautiful delivery has been delivered by Arundeep, but never giving a room toward the batsman for a runs here. So that was the last delivery from the bowler, and now they are just getting the room toward the ground and plays it toward the mid-wicket area for a couple of runs. So now scores are 5 for 1 at over number 2. So Vasantavaranpuram, who comes back into the attack of second over. First delivery he has been delivered and given a couple of runs by both of the batsmen. So this time Batman just played it toward the deep fine leg area. A slower delivery straight goes to the bowler's hand. A lovely delivery has been delivered by Vasantavaranpuram. No chance of no chance of runs. Onto the ground, but dot delivery. No runs here. So this time he just got the gap at the area of square leg for a single run. Wanted to play, but straight goes to the keeper's hand. So lovely deliveries are delivered by the bowler Vasanta, never giving a room for the batsman at the ground. Again on to the hands of the keeper. Beautifully given a over. So this is the over number 3. Scores are 8 for 1. So now the bowler Arundeep, who comes back into the attack, and batsman played it so well toward the long leg and plays it for a couple of runs. Wanted to play, but that's a quieter appeal from the keeper. Luckiest for the batsman. Still no chance of runs here. So what a beautiful delivery has been delivered by Arundeep, and equally played it by the batsman at mid-wicket area. There was the fielder who cuts it off the ball. So single run has been added. Onto the bat and plays for a 1 run, just rotating the strikes with the singles. So as this is the power play, and two of the fielder are just outside from the 30-yard circle. They have a deep mid-wicket area and long leg. So Yorkerland delivery and batsman plays it toward the ground at mid-on for a single run. So that was the last delivery of over number 4. And he placed the ball so well toward the deep point, and that raises for a boundary. So this is the end of the over number 4. Scores are 17 for 1. So Shashi, who comes toward the attack for a bowling. So that was a first delivery, and what a delivery he has been delivered. Given a wicket number 2 towards a rising star CCUAE at the name of Nishant Joshi. So Nishant Joshi, who is a LBW, has to walk back toward the pavilion. So the new batsman, Jigar Arkona, who comes towards the strike. And it's a second delivery of first over from Shashi, never giving a chance of runs. So another delivery. He just placed a ball toward the silly mid off for a single. A Yorker length delivery. Batsman wanted to play but didn't get the chance. What a delivery has been delivered by the bowler Shashi. So that was on to the ground, plays it toward the point, never taking a chance of runs. So last delivery, he just placed a ball, but there was a fielder who cuts it off so quickly. Wanted to take a run, but no run so far. So ending up the over number 5 scores are 18 for 2. So the bowler Vasanta Varampuram who comes back into the attack. A slower delivery he has been delivered, which is a wide. So one extra run for team Rising Star CCUA. So this time he just got the gap and a quick single has been added from the batsmen. So now batsman just pushed the ball toward the deep square leg area and have to take a chance of 2 runs. So this time on to the pads and he pushed it away toward the deep cover area and that was a stop by the fielder who is at cover just behind the ball. So they have taken a chance of runs here. A slower delivery that was on to the hands of the fielder who was at mid-on area. And the wicket number 3 for Team Rising Star CCUE at the name of Aditya, who has to walk back toward the pavilion. So a good strategy by the bowler just before delivering the ball. So the new batsman, Jithin George, who comes towards the strike. First delivery he has been taken and opens his account with the single. And the last delivery has been taken by the batsman, never taking a chance of run. So this is the ending of the over number 6, which is a power play. Scores are 25 for 3. So the bowler is Shashi, who comes back into the attack now. So a fuller length delivery he has been delivered, just taken a single run by both of the batsmen. There was a chance of a run out here. What a throw by the fielder. They have to check either it is out, run out or not. So that's the luckiest for the batsman. He's not out. Continuing the match. So that was a defensive shot. Batsman played it toward the point and takes a single run. So that was on to the pads and bigger appeal from the bowler and the fielder. But it's again a batsman surviving. He will play. Footland delivery, Batman pushed it away toward the short third man region. And that raises for the boundary. So this is the boundary from the bat of Jigar. So that is again a so close call. Missed by the keeper and they have taken chance of a single run. Also that's a leg by. A slower lane delivery and he just find a gap toward the deep square leg area and there was a fielder who cuts it off the ball. So couple of run added to the board. Ending up the over number 7 now scores are 34 for 3. So the bowler Asim who comes toward the attack now. So that is a delivery. He just delivered. Batsman played it toward the no man area, and couple of runs they have taken from a good running between the wicket. So now he just played it toward the ground and ball raises like a bullet, and that goes for a boundary. So this is the boundary from the batsman Jithin. Onto the pads, and a single run, a quick single run has been added. Just played it toward the silly mid off. Slower delivery, also a Yorker. Straight goes to the fielder who was at cover. So no chance of run. Now on to the ground and plays the ball toward the long leg area, and that was raises for a 4 from the bat of again Jithin. Over pitch delivery, and that was a wider, so one extra run for team Rising Star CCUA. Just plays it, but never getting a chance of run. So end of the over number 8. Scores are 46 for 3. So 10 run in the over number 8. So Vasanta Varanpuram, who comes back into the attack. First delivery he has been delivered, which is a wide and missed by the keeper. So they have a chance of taking a couples of run. So now he just played it toward the straight, which is a maximum So this is a maximum from the bat of Jitin. A gentle push toward the ground and plays the ball toward the extra cover with the 2 runs. What a beautiful delivery has been delivered by Vasantha. No runs so far. So now he just pushed the ball toward the ground at the point for a 1 run. Yorker and delivery, batsman plays it for rotating the strike for a 1. Slower delivery, a defensive shot played it by the batsman, but never taking a chance of run. So end the over number 9, scores are 59 for 3. So the bowler Asim, who comes back into the attack of 10th over. So beautiful delivery has been delivered. Unplayable ball. No runs here. Slower delivery and he plays it toward the straight and piercing of 2 fielder who was on a long off and long on. Stop the ball, so they are taking a single run. Wanted to play, but that is on to the hands of the keeper. A dot delivery by bowler Asim. Played it toward the ground. A stop by the fielder of the ball, so no runs here. Now he just got the gap and placed the ball toward the forward square leg area, and that is goes for a boundary. So this is the boundary from the bat of Jigar. So that is on to the hands of the bowler. Ending up the over number 10, scores are 64 for 3. So we will come back again after the short little break. So the bowler Bishal who comes toward the attack. And we are here for the next 10 overs. Where is a strike changes. Now batsman just plays the ball toward the deep cover for a single. Wanted to play, but that was a unplayable. Still, they have to take a chance of a single. Also, it's a leg by. Now he just placed a big shot. That was a beautiful play from the batsman Jigar. That's the maximum toward the deep square leg area. So ending up the over number 11 with the maximum scores are now 74 for 3. So Asim who comes back into the attack delivered a delivery. And the batsman plays it toward the square leg. So that was a slower delivery and batsman played it a so classy shot toward the square leg area, and that was a maximum played it by team Rising Star CCUA.
मुझे भी दे दो एक बॉटल.
Again, a slower full toss, and he plays it away toward the deep square leg area for a single. So now this time ball just raises toward the backward point. Also that's a leg by, so 1 run has been added to the board. Again, he pushed it away toward the long on, or There was the fielder who cuts it off. So single run. So that was the last ball of over number 12. What a stunning shot has been played by the batsman. So this is the ending of the over number 12. Now scores are 90 for 3. So this maximum from the bat of Jitesh. So the another delivery from the another bowler has been taken a boundary. So this is beautifully played it by the batsman. So another delivery, he just placed the ball toward the mid-off area and wanted to take another second run, but a good decision by both of the batsmen. So single has been added to the board. Vishal, who is on attack now. So this time on to the ground, that was played it toward the straight. There was the fielder. Again, a big shot he have wanted to play, and what a beautiful shot by Jigar. That's a maximum again. A soft hand toward the ball and a single run taken by the batsmen. So again, he played it toward the ground at the no-man area. He found now again ball just ready toward the deep backward point for a boundary. So ending up the over number 13, scores are now 107 for 3. So now the Rising Star CCUA need 34 run in 42 balls. So Arundeep who comes back into the attack. Both of the batsmen who are in 39 run. So this time he just found the gap and played it toward the mid-wicket area for a single. Nudge it toward the ground, and that was he just raises for a boundary at the area of short fine leg. So now he just played it toward the still limit off and takes a single run. That was a that was on to the area of long on, which is a maximum. So well played it by the Jitin's bat. So now the rising star CCUA needs 21 runs in a 37 balls. So now onto the ground and plays it for a single run. Jitin, who is on a 47 run, just 3 run away from half of his century. And Jigar, who is on a 45 run, just 5 run away from half of his century. So 14 over scores are now 121 for 3. 20 run required on 34 balls. So the bowler Nuwan Lakmal who comes back into the attack. Delivery has been delivered. Batsman plays it toward the cow corner and a good runs has been added to the boards. Beautifully running between the wicket, both of the batsmen. So that was onto the hands of a keeper, a big appeal, but luckiest for the batsman. Just played it toward the ground and plays it for 2 runs. That can be crucial runs, but a couple of runs they have added. A lower full toss delivery and he plays the ball toward the straight for a single. A slight overthrow and this overthrow gives them a 1 extra run, what they are seeking for. Played it toward the ground and pushed it away toward the point for a single. So he has completed his 50 runs with this one. Beautifully played it by the batsman and ball raises like a bullet, but a good stop by the fielder over there at the forward square leg area. And both of the batsmen who are on a 50 and 51 run, Jigar R. Kona and Jitin George. Good partnership of both of the batsmen. 106 run in 56 deliveries. So ending up the over number 15 scores are 130 for 3. They need 11 run in 30 balls. So another bowler Udhyanga who comes toward the attack, and first delivery has been delivered, well played by the batsman Jitin, which is a maximum. So these fours and maximum change the whole game. Now need 5 runs in 29 balls. Just place the ball toward the ground, never taking a chance of run. Another ball that was swap and above, and that's a winning shot from the bat of Jitin George. So they win this match with this maximum. So Rising Star CC UAE, congratulations and hard luck for Sricric.